the two moments. The first would have to be after we'd done all in the Highlanders. We'd done all the pre-filming where I'd waved goodbye to the TARDIS and it disappeared, and I was left with my lair in Hannah Gordon in Frensham Ponds, waving goodbye to the TARDIS. And about 3 weeks later, Innes Lloyd, the producer, ex-Navy man, came up, put his arms around me and said, now they took down the corridor, he said, now Frazer, how do you fancy being in the old TARDIS as a crew member for a year or so? I said, no, what? How do you fancy being an Navy man? An old crew member in the TARDIS? I said, I can't do this because I've waved goodbye to the TARDIS. No, we'll go down next week and we'll film you getting into the TARDIS this time. So we went back to Frensham Ponds with Hannah Gordon and the lair and everything, and Polly and Ben and Patrick, and this time I got into the TARDIS and waved goodbye to them. So that was, to me, that was just, you know, it's a job. You think, well, you do your job and that's another 2 weeks you're out of work. But suddenly, how do you know?
Oh, that's a nice moment.
I mean, of course, working with Patrick, I mean, you know, you've heard loads of stories. One lovely little story which I haven't told this weekend. Patrick had a Rover car. And I saw in this motoring magazine you could get windscreen washers of the mannequin PS, which was a little boy in Belgium. It was a statue of a little naked boy peeing like that, see? And I saw these screen washers, silver screen washers. You pressed it, and I've lost the windscreen. And I told Patrick, he said, no, there is. I said, there is. I've lost the magazine. No. On my way home, I stopped at traffic lights. And there in a car showroom was a second-hand Rover 2000, white, with on the bonnet 2 little silver boys. I drove in those days, I just drove in, how much for my car? I said, well, we'll give you 600 quid, how much for that? 800. I wrote a cheque, none of this PDIs and checks. I bought the car, went to rehearsal the next day. Patrick, you don't start on those stupid little boys peeing on windscreen. I said, you can get them, honestly. I said, I bet you 10 quid. Now, 10 quid was like £100 in that thing. I bet you 10 quid. It's all right, be honest, come out. Look at that, man. God, you're right. I said, I opened the door, he went, is this your car? I said, yes. He said, you bought a car? I said, yeah, just to get a tenner off you, Patrick.